Bro, when I start sipping this vino, it's funny because when I start sipping this vino, it's either I get hella philosophical, but then with the shotties, I start turning to Mike Tyson flirting, bro. Like I'm one of the greatest to ever do this shit. When I'm sipping on this red vino, bro.
Unstoppable. Unstoppable.
I'm talking about I like your hair, I like your earrings, I like your nails, I like. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your sign? Hey, cheers, man. Cheers. Big motherfucking things, man.
Huge things are coming. And the ball's rolling already.
Woo!
So let's get it.
I love this vino, man. I love this motherfucking vino. And just like that, that's gonna be the intro. That's gonna be the intro. Just us showing the vibes.
First things first, Mario. I gotta give flowers where they're due. And I'm very proud of you, man, and like everything you're doing right now, and to be sitting here with you, and as episode 2, and I'm very excited to see where we're at, episode 100. And sky's the limit, bro. And
it's a marathon.
It's a marathon, and I'm proud of you, bro. Seriously, you're making it happen, and sky's for real the limit, man. And I'm proud of you.
I appreciate that, bro. It's funny that you say that because that was the first thing I was gonna do. That was the first thing that I was do, bro. When I met you in high school, from working at In-N-Out to now the man you become, bro. The growth. You know what I mean? From your mindset, for the way you talk to people, what you believe in, what you're striving for. You know, you're genuinely a good person. I hear that from many people.
I appreciate
and
that.
I want you to know that, bro, I see big things too, dog. I really do. I love to give people their flowers when they can smell them because, like, why do we do it when, you know, like when it's behind the back? Why do we do it when, you know what I mean? Like, why can't we just let people know that, hey, what you're doing is good. I see you.
We need more of that.
There's
not enough of it. So, no, we're both individuals that we're doing that. So, I'm proud of both of us for real. And it's like you were saying about, like, from where I started at to where I'm at now, it's hard to say, man. Like, it happens so little, like, changes so little over time every day. And to be sitting here right now and, like, the things we got going on, I could already tell, like, 1 year from now is going to be significantly different as well. I'm just enjoying the journey.
I want to tap back in immediately after I ask this first question because, first off, I want people to, you know, introduce yourself, your name, your age, what's your aspiration, what's your dream. But as soon as you're done with that, bro, I'm going to tap in with that topic we just talking about.
All right. I'm Jaiden Hazard. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Oceanside, California, represent. And my dream basically is to make music, man, and to be an artist and to travel the world and spread positive message, man. And that's all, and get paid to do it and love what I do. So that's all.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, honestly, that
creative content, everything.
Why is it music though, specifically?
Music, man. Music is my passion, man.
Yeah.
Like ever since I can remember, like, just growing up, music was surrounded by me. Like my mom playing music, my dad playing like Akon and like T-Pain, and just like the way that music makes you feel, bro, it's unreal. There's not a lot of things like it. And like scientifically too, man. Like music, like sounds of music, bro, and frequencies is like unlike, it can't compare to verbal, like just like talking. Like these like frequencies and like what you're saying through music, bro, hit different. And like connections and like memories that you have through music, bro, is crazy. Like think about how a song could like bring you back to what you were thinking in this time era. Like when you were a kid, bro, you were bumping your shit and like you listen to it now and just all the memories that come with it, bro. And also like music's one of those very few things in life that brings everyone together, no matter age, gender, ethnicity, bro. Like everyone's there for the same purpose, to have a good time and they enjoy what they're listening to. And that shit is powerful. But not a lot of things in life like that, man.
I think about that in the sense of emotions as well, bro.
Absolutely.
I always think about, like, one of my aspirations one day is to create a movie or create a short film where I can show what it is being human. Yeah. How you just brought up that chills you can get from a song, and the heartbreak that one can go through, having a conversation, love, hatred. There's so many human emotions, and I want to somehow one day, you know, show it through a film. But music is a perfect example of how people are already showing it, bro. I've seen music, I've heard music where I'm like, and you're tearing up in this motherfucker. And then I hear Kanye. I'm like, what? Man, let's go shoot this podcast.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's crazy what different moods it can throw you in, bro. 100%. That's how powerful that is, man. And I like how you brought up cinema right there, too, because that's a little bit of part of my plan. So I'm a huge cinema fan as well. And my overall goal, man, would be to intertwine cinema with my music. Bro, like, just like short form videos is the hit right now, right? TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube's got Reels. Like, bro, I want to intertwine like crazy cinematic pieces with music, bro. So not only are you like, you're watching some dope shit, you're also like listening to some really dope shit,
you're also
too.
Feeling it.
And you're feeling it, bro. And cinema is powerful. So is music.
It moves
you.
Is there a certain message that you would like to send?
Not necessarily. I'm trying to like, it would be mainly like talking about like what I'm going through, like expressing myself. You know, and like people are relatable. Like people will understand what you're going through, and that's like how you end up building like a base. You know what I mean? Like a fan base. Like people, they rock with you because they feel similar to you. You know, and like things you're going through, like we can all relate to it.
It's authenticity.
Exactly.
Authenticity.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm kind of doing this too, bro, because I said this on the first pod as well. I'm not perfect.
Nope.
The people that I'm going to be interviewing, the homies that I'm going to be interviewing, like right now we were just talking about how you just released your first video, a little short video.
Very proud on that too, by the way.
Yep. It was a short video that took hours to edit, and that maybe, well, obviously you're proud of it, but you know it could be better.
Absolutely.
But the part is, and you ended it great. You were like, but it's all about getting the ball rolling. That was just the first one.
Because I could already see myself, like, seriously, like a year from now, 2 years from now, like looking back on this first video, be like, damn, this is trash, or like this sucks. But like in this moment, I'm so proud of it. I'm so stoked on it. But that's the whole part of like evolution. You evolve as a person, and like when you're putting the time in, you put the work in. Great things will come out of it, and it's just gonna keep improving.
The way I see it, it's a brick, right?
It's a brick.
That first brick.
Foundation. You gotta lay the foundation down. You build it up.
And then you
That's
build
what
it
it's
up.
all about.
I remember the first. I go back and watch. So I started making YouTube videos about 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
I want to go back. I want to go watch back the first video. I'm using an iPhone 5C.
Crazy.
And I'm using iMovie to edit. Crazy. And I'm looking at the edits, and I'm just like, this is dog shit.
I know. But in the moment when you made it, you were so proud of it.
I was so proud of it, and I was so happy.
And
now when I look back at it, I'm like, yo, like, okay, maybe this wasn't like, I cringed sometimes, like, I could have done a little better. Exactly. But Mario, because you did that, you now have what you're doing now.
Exactly.
You have mics. You have better camera. You're shooting in 4K now.
Exactly.
You from the edits are more smooth. And even then, I know a year or 2 years from now, when I start fucking with Adobe Pro, I'm gonna look back at these iPhone edits. I'm like, what the fuck was? You know what I mean?
It's beautiful.
But it's. And I think that's part of the authenticity. It circles back to that. People are going to be like, yo, he was talking his shit. Yo, he was editing his shit. Same thing with you. You was recording shit. You was editing shit. And at the time, it wasn't nothing. Or at the time, you had no one following you.
Yeah.
But now, you got a couple hundred, you got a couple thousand people following you. But you were still talking your shit when you were at 10, 20. I want a motherfucker to be like, why can't I do it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Why can't I do it?
I'm in the same boat as you, bro. I want to, like, motivate other people. And let them know it's like you can accomplish anything you put your mind to, man. For real.
100%. And specifically with is it the rap game or is it just music?
Nah, not the rap game. Just music in general, man. I love all types of music. Seriously. I mean, not a lot of country, but I love all music, and I'm like inspired by everything. Especially what really has my interest is like European music, man. And like
really?
It was like Berlin underground, like party rave / things, like they're going in, and like I love that shit. I really do. Like my inspiration is like Crystal Castles and like Pastel Ghosts, and, like
you putting me on. I'm
trippy. It's trippy music, and it's like super different, and I truly believe it's ahead of its time at the moment. I'm trying to bring that over here in a way and put obviously my spin on it. So. Everyone's got inspiration from something, so put my spin on it and do my thing. So,
hell yeah.
and evolve.
Bring that American vibe to it.
Exactly.
The Oceanside vibe to it.
Oceanside vibe to it, especially. Oceanside is such a special place, man. Special place. It's a melting pot, and I wouldn't want to be raised anywhere else for real.
I remember. My bad to cut you off. I remember when I walked into El Camino, because I was at RPV. I walked into El Camino, and I'm looking to over there. I say, okay, I see the Mexicans. I'm looking over there. I see the white boys. Oh, I'm looking over there. I see the Asians. I'm looking over there. I see the Samoans.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is dope.
It's crazy.
This is dope,
bro. There's no
fuck,
like,
you know
there's no
I mean?
other things like that. You go to Carlsbad High, there's gonna be a few little diversity.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like El Camino and Oceanside High are in the same boat. It's a melting pot, bro. And it's like truly made us who we are, I believe. You know what I mean? Like, we grabbed inspiration from everything. We're surrounded by so many different cultures, and it's beautiful, man. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And it's no diss and no disrespect to others.
Not
you know
at
what I mean?
all.
But it just
Not at all.
As you're surrounded by that, you realize, wow, there is a lot more. You know what I mean? Maybe I didn't know as much as I thought I did.
Yeah.
But hey, I brought up the music game or the rap game or what we was talking about because, all right, you go on social media and you see it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm making music. Hey, go on my SoundCloud. Why should people not think you just another wannabe, music artist? And to add on to that, do you even give a fuck about what they do?
Not at all, bro. I'm glad you added that last part because I was about to jump into that. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I'm not doing this for no one. I'm doing this shit for me, bro. I love this shit. Like, yep. I don't care if I have 10 fans or 100,000 fans. It would be dope to have 100,000 for real. It'd be dope. But like, I'm doing this shit for me, bro. And I'm making music for me that like I love. Like, I want to be bumping my shit. Like, when I hear it, I'm like, I'm proud of this. Like, I don't care about what anyone thinks. I truly don't. I'm doing this shit for me.
And why do you think as a society we do that shit a lot?
Man, cause like more than half of the people that are like doing that, like comparing and contrasting, like they're not. I'm not gonna throw shade, but they're not really doing much. They're like they got Twitter fingers, They're like trying to compare and they're trying to, oh, this sucks. You can't be listening to all the people and like all the input they'll be saying. You could take a little bit of it. But don't let that deter you from your journey and what you want and like what you're trying to make. You know what I mean?
This vino gonna get me deep right now.
Hit me.
Pause.
Hit me. I'll take another sip for you.
This vino gonna get me deep. All right.
Pause. No Diddy.
Pause. No Diddy. So, we talk about why does society think that way? We can call that hate, or we can call that doubt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then vice versa. Why do we think we can do the biggest of achievements, change the world? That is faith. That is what's another word? It's faith, motivation. There's a specific word I'm looking for, but it's it's typically classified as good, as motivating.
Yeah.
So that fear, do you think that is evil? That is the devil? Whereas the faith and whereas the motivation, the feelings of good, you believe that is, in a sense, God, or the light versus the dark?
I do. I mean, I'm a very spiritual person. Like, very like, my mind works in a weird way. I do think like fear related to the devil and like evil related to that, and wherever you put your mind is where it's gonna take you. Like, your mind is so powerful. Your thoughts control your day. Like, whatever you think about is like where your life's gonna kind of revolve about. So that's like why I got this tattoo right here. I'm a conscious creator of my reality. Like, I truly believe that, and like you said, fear is evil, bro. Don't give in to that. There's no need to fear.
Can you explain those 4 words you just said? You said conscious creator in reality.
Well, conscious creator of my reality.
In your reality, okay.
Basically, bro, like, I truly believe I can do anything I put my mind to, and you gotta fill your mind with positive thoughts, and like and no doubt. Like, you can't be filling your mind with doubt. You're like, you gotta believe in yourself first, man. You gotta believe in yourself, and basically just be conscious of it. And like, I truly believe I can do anything I put my mind to.
It's the dog that you feed, right? If there's 2 dogs, one in the dark, one in the light, or fear and faith, whatever you feed is going to survive. The other one's going to die, right? So you feed fear, that shit's going to pop out. You feed the
great fucking analogy,
light,
Mario.
Then that shit going to stay alive. But see, and this is where I check myself too.
Okay.
Cause there's times, bro, when I'm writing my journal or I'm making motion, and I'm like, yo, I'm on top of the world. Nobody can tell me shit. Kanye West, nobody can tell me nothing, right?
Yeah.
And I'm feeling good. But then there's other days where I'm like, fuck, man, what's plan? Low key, is there plan B? Like, should I even think about that? Hey, you going to school, you say you want to do all this shit, but you going to school because you're kind of thinking about plan B. But then I think about it in other ways, like, nah, but when I go to school, I meet great people and I'm networking. So again, your mentality. Exactly. But do you have those days where you're like, shit?
Absolutely, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like, you're not, this is like something I think about a lot. You're not going to be motivated every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible. You can't keep that same energy every day. Life's going to throw you curveballs, right? It's all about like your routine and your discipline that you hold to yourself and like your overall morals. Like, you just got to stay on your path, man, for real. Got to stay on your path.
Well, it's the action. You know what? It's the action. Bro. Because when you moving, you're like, yo, I'm on top of my shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm doing this. Yo, you know what I mean? You're going to feel good at the end of the day. But then when you're not moving and you stayed all day, you had the day off, but you decided to chill.
Yeah. And
sometimes I get on my ass. I'm like, damn, bro. Sometimes I'm watching a movie and I'm like, fuck, I can't even watch a movie without feeling like I'm not doing anything. Yeah. But to add on is, but when you're not doing shit, that's when you feel the most doubt. You know what I mean? So I guess it is the doubt. It is 100%. I mean, not the doubt. It's 100% the action.
Yeah.
That you be put it in.
Absolutely.
And environment.
Environment is everything.
Environment.
Who you surround yourself with, and like, yeah, bro. If you're in a bad environment, you got to get out.
100%.
There's too much good out there. You got to get out of that shit. So.
And with that, I want to bring up the homie Drake. That's your dog.
That's my right hand man, for real. Like,
that's your dog.
Like a brother, like my brother. For real.
How does it feel? Cause I see y'all relationship and shit, and even though I don't know how y'all met and I don't know how the shit y'all been through, but I could just tell it's twin shit.
No, literally.
Twin shit. You know what I mean?
Bro.
So how does it feel to have someone right next to you that believes in you as much as you do? Shit, maybe even more. He might believe in you even more. You know what I mean? How does that shit feel?
It's a blessing, man. I seriously believe it's a blessing. Like, he came into my life, I want to say the 4th grade, randomly met. It's just like the whole story about how we met and like where we're at now is like truly like very surreal, and like what are the odds situation. Like, we met in Orange County randomly at a skate park and just were shooting the shit, and then fast forward like 3 months, we end up being on the same Pop Warner team for Oceanside, OPW. We're like, no way. Bro, ever since then, the rest is history, right? And we've just always been on similar shit. And we started taking music pretty serious. Like, dude, we started making songs sophomore year of high school, maybe even freshman. But like, was dropping songs sophomore year of high school. Like, we love music, but we had that vision. Got off track, life gets in the way, you know what I mean? Yep. Get caught up in the wrong loops. Yep. We're back on it, bro. Now he's living with me. We're roommates, and to have the same vision, it's powerful, bro. Because we might want to make different music, right? But input is everything, and we're like bouncing ideas off each other, and like the creative process is just limitless. Like, it's truly a blessing, for real.
Hell yeah, that's so dope to hear.
It's super dope.
Was there ever a moment where you knew, like, yo, it's my fucking brother? Because I don't know about you, bro, but sometimes when you be getting lit, I love you, dog. Hey, bro. I just want to
bro, we've had so many nights like that, man.
Because I do that shit with my homies, too. I just go up to them and be like, hey.
You gotta let them know.
I fucking love you.
Bro, and like,
you know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah.
For real. I might be doing that to you after this glass, bro.
No cap,
oh,
man.
God.
No cap. But yeah, was there ever a specific moment where, and I'm not even talking about.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yes. I'm not even talking about, like, you gotta be faded. No. I'm talking about where it was like, it could be the littlest of things where, like, you know what I mean, I was going through this, he helped me out with that. Or it could be, you know what, we made our first song together. I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I had a, dude, like, senior year of high school is when life was a major curveball. Drake, well, not only were we best friends forever, bro, like, when I was going through shit, hardcore, down to my last dollar, even negative in my bank account, right? And, I get kicked out my crib. Things are going super south, bro. Drake was the first one to be like, bro, like, you could stay at my house. Like, you could even sleep in my bed, bro. Like, there was nights where when I was living with him technically for a little bit, bro, I was sleeping in his bed and he was sleeping on the fucking couch, bro.
That's love, bro.
Like, I can't make this shit up, bro. That's almost impossible to come by, bro. And, I'll take a bullet for him, for real, and he would too. Yeah. And that's the coolest thing about it. And like when I was down on my last, bro, I had negative dollars in my bank account. He would shoot me $100, like, bro, like, go fill your car up with gas.
That's
like,
love, bro.
And likewise, bro, when life hit him hard and I was doing decent, like, I'm supporting him, and like we're always supporting each other, man. And to the grave, for real. To the fucking grave. Shout out Drake for real, because I know you're going to be watching this.
Let's get a little cheers, bro.
Salud.
Salud, bro. Shout out Drake. I'm going to get bro's next.
Bro's next, for real.
Bro, well, I don't know about next specifically. I don't know about next, because I got a few lines. But I definitely
in a matter of time.
I definitely want bro on here. I need to sit down with him and have a combo with him one-on-one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't really know, bro. I just know every time I talk to bro, it's through.
I know we've always been around each other, but yeah, you gotta knock it off.
I really gotta like sit down, understand, you know, him. And but you brought up how you was on your last dollar.
For real.
And I remember we was at, so we worked at In-N-Out together for a little bit.
Do that.
I remember. I'll never.
First job, for real. Yeah. In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger.
Ass. Ass. My least favorite job I've had. Ass. For real.
Okay. I fuck with In-N-Out. It was the rules. It was the rules. Nah, they was tripping. They be tripping.
I got written up for a hickey one time, and I was like, they sent my ass home. They sent me home.
That's crazy, bro. Let a dog be a dog.
They want to see me winning, man. Come on.
But I remember we just laughing, but it's just about to get deep, low-key. I remember when I was counting my drawer. Long story short, I was in the office with the manager doing, counting my drawer, and then you came in, you just clocked in, and you were like, "Yo, can I charge my phone?" And I say no names. She was like, yeah, but she was like kind of butthurt. Like,
they'd always be tripping on me trying to charge my phone in there.
She's like, bro, like, how the fuck you come to work and not having your phone charged?
Bro, that's.
And I'm just there minding my business, right? I'm just minding my business, just waiting for my drawer, and then you were like, I don't remember. I remember this clearly. You were like, yo, like, sorry, I just didn't have a place to stay, and I didn't have anywhere to charge my phone.
For real.
And you could see like the shit in her face. Like she apologized. She was like, oh my bad.
Bro, that's crazy. You remember that?
But I remember that, and I remember being like, yo, like, because even though I knew of you in high school.
Yeah.
We wasn't on some like, hey, what's up, Jaiden? Or maybe it was just like, what's up? But it was never on.
Yeah, no, we would say what's up here and there, but
it wasn't like I didn't know you.
Yeah.
So when I heard that, I was like, damn, bro, like, that sucks. Like, I hope he does good. But how was that like? How was that moment in your life, not understanding what the fuck? Yo, where am I gonna sleep tonight? You know what I mean?
That might have been definitely the hardest part of my life, bro. Just everything that led up to that and everything I was going through in that time period was the hardest period of my life, for real. Everything went south, and like when I didn't think things could get any worse, they got worse, for real. And it ended up being, bro, just caught up with the wrong people. Made some bad decisions to where I was in debt, like with the bank, and ended up like, being caught up with the wrong crowd, man, and to the point where I was a whole nother person, right? Mm-hmm. And like in a way, bro, like possessed, like that's a strong word, but like I truthfully felt like that wasn't myself, right? So I want to say I was like possessed by something, man. I was totally a badass jit, for real. And I just remember like my dad, I fucked up, my dad kicking me out my house, and literally, bro, like packing all my necessities into my backpack, and I was like, shit. And this is already when I already fucked up. I was already like owing the bank money, bro. I did some stupid shit, and now I'm kicked out, and I'm already negative in my bank account. I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
For real, like, what am I gonna do, bro? And just like never been that depressed in my life, never had so much doubt in my life, and it just really showed like who was really there for me. For example, Drake, like I mentioned, like let me stay at his crib for a while. I was couch surfing at his crib for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I was couch surfing at some other homie's crib. Bro, there was for real a couple nights where I slept outside of El Camino, bro.
It's crazy.
Like for real. And like pulled up to school looking like shit. Was changing clothes through my trunk. Bro, like having no money, and then I had to get into some shit. And to bounce out of there and to be like finally, it took a while to get stable, bro. I mean, I ended up getting cool with my dad again. They took me back in, which was a blessing. And I literally had a grind. I had a fucking grind, bro, and to like be so beaten down and to have literally nothing, bro, and finally getting like my shit together and getting on track, like shaped me into the man I am today. And I wouldn't change a thing, one single thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was times when I was sitting there, I was like, why me? Like why? Like I'd be talking to God, like why are you doing this to me?
Yep.
And then to be sitting here right now, I'm like, thank you for putting me through that. I needed that to make me who I am. And it was a crazy time period in my life, man.
Don't pray for easy times, pray to be a stronger man.
Fucking well said, bro.
Yeah.
Well said.
And
it made me a fucking strong man. I had to do some shit. Man.
And I appreciate you talking about this, by the way. And
I appreciate you asking.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy about this is the perception that you get and from whether it's society or whether it's from society, from people. This is something that I struggled with in high school where, you know, I used to look at people and be like, he's got it good. You know what I mean? He ain't struggle. Or he's silver spoon fed.
Yeah.
And I'd automatically assume, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that can assume that too. Because correct me if I'm wrong, you driving nice cars in high school, right? So I can easily look at you, like bro, motherfucker had. He's got a whip. Yeah. He's got a nice ass whip in high school. People didn't know what I had to go through to get that. You know what I mean? But in reality, it's the complete opposite of that. You're poor compared to them.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? They going home with hugs and shit. They going home with, here's dinner. Enjoy it.
Exactly. It's so easy to judge, man. But it's hard to try to understand and have perspective on like what that individual might have gone through to get to where they're at, you know? I did end up getting some Beamers. I've owned a couple. But definitely like people would be like, there's some crazy times where just road rage incidents, and I'm in like my new Beamer, and I literally got it. I cut someone off so brutal, and they pull up right next to me, roll the window down. They're like, driving your dad's car, like talking mad shit, and I was like, that's funny. You don't know like what the fuck I've been through in order to get in this where I'm at right now, and how I got this whip. It's just funny. It's so easy to judge, man,
so
and like
you don't.
And like being able to have that perspective on it and being in that situation and being the bigger person on that has allowed me to gain so much perspective in life, which is fucking everything in life, bro. Perspective is so crucial. You have to be understanding individual, man. You have to.
100%.